Hey, it's Blossom and welcome back to the channel. So today is the first day I've been alone in the flat and I need something to occupy my time, so I have decided to try and write 10,000 words today. Basically, I haven't written all week just so that I could try and get all my words into one day. I do have a few odd jobs to do before we can get started, some washing and some cleaning up to do, but then basically it's time to get started. So I am getting to a point now where I need to kind of describe a symbol, and I'm really bad at describing these things. Like, how do you do it? Because if you have, like, for instance, the Harry Potter scar, that was very easy, you know, lightning bolt. In the first story I wrote, Ray gets branded in a sense, and I do describe the brand, but I got people to read that description and then draw out the brand for me, and each person had like a different way of drawing it. So basically I'm trying to explain this tattoo that someone's got, like, as specifically as I can, but I realized that no matter how much I explain it, someone will probably come up with a different idea of what it means. I don't want to simplify something from the real world. It's kind of like in, and I know I keep talking about Sarah J. Maas, but she's like one of the quickest ways to explain these sorts of things to you. But in Crescent City, she uses the word memento mori, and as a photography student, I know that there's so much more to that term. I studied it for my dissertation. So when I read her book and she used memento mori as a catchphrase in a sense, it kind of irritated me because it took so much from the legitimate meaning for it. And not like in any way trying to talk down her work, but it's just something that personally irritated me. So there's probably someone out there who it also irritated, and now I want to kind of take the idea of runes and create some form of symbol tattoo thing, but I don't want to take away or be misinform people about runes. So yeah, and I'm not on about like the Shadowhunter runes, I'm on about like the Nordic runes. I have this struggle where I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to take anything away from any form of culture. But I guess when you write, that's sort of what you do, because you take things and change them. But yeah, I'm having a little bit of a struggle. I'm going to have to do a bit of research into symbols and find out their meanings and see how best I can create a tattoo from. Now I am tempted to just be like tattoo and then research it later and design it later, but I don't, considering it's fresh in my mind, I feel like it's something I should do now. See, I've only written 600 words, so I've only just started to get back into it, and considering I've got 10,000 to write and it's 12 o'clock now, it's not looking too good. I think I'm going to do a quick study on some runes and then move on. I used to have a book on runes. It's typical, as soon as like I throw a book away or donate a book, I need it again. And that's why everyone, like, when anyone asks me, why don't you actually get rid of the books you read? I'm like, because I'll need it eventually. Right, let's do some rune research. So I have done a quick scan and I have found 4 runes that mean basically the kind of things that I want to portray in the actual symbol. So I've got strength of will, strength and stability, protection, and nobility and heritage. Now I've got to try and be creative and draw out a tattoo, just for my own sake really, not that anyone else will see it. So I'm starting to get a little bit distracted from writing, so I'm deciding to change what I'm writing on. I'm going to go to the computer now because I feel like actually being sat down at a desk is probably a better idea than me just being sat at a sofa. Also the music that I'm playing is kind of distracting, so I'm going to have to change my playlist. It's going okay. I've only got 1.5k done. I'm actually kind of struggling on what to write and where to go with it, so yeah, don't know if this 10k is going to happen, but it's only 1 o'clock, so we'll see. So I've just spent the last 2 hours doing a writing sprint with Kate on her YouTube channel. I think they're great live streams. I think that that's a great way to bring the writing community together. The issue is that it's now nearly 5 o'clock and I've only just reached 6,000 or just under 6,000 words. Now I've got to cook tea and I've got an evening planned, so I don't think I'm going to get to this 10,000 words. I'm going to carry on going, but I am also going to move back to the settee because my back's killing me sat at the desk. And whilst I cook, I might do a few bits and pieces of writing in between. It's going really well. I'm really happy with what I've written. The struggle is that every time I get to a new chapter, I'm having to think where that chapter's going, and that's what's holding me back. I spend maybe 30 minutes to an hour just thinking about what I actually want in the chapter before I actually write it. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go cook. So basically, I know I have 3,000 words left to write today, but I don't think I'm going to record much else of it today. I will tell you whether or not I did or didn't reach the goal now. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I've got work tomorrow and I don't really want to spend my evening writing. We've just got into the Warrior Nuns series, so we're going to watch that tonight. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed whatever this video was. Leave a like and a comment down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.